Into why these accounts are frauds in just a second, but like Elon Musk or not, I think there's two features we can agree that he has done a great job with ever since he took over Twitter, now known as X. Number one is his revamp of the community note system, where he has made it much more effective, and it's a great tool for putting context under people's tweets who are lying or misleading people. And the second
Yeah, I do like that. It's nice that I can review the community note, right? And at least get an idea of the context of what's going on. You know, from time to time, the community note thing is a bit much. Like when I read things saying this is a lie or this is, I think maybe it's just the wording of the community note for me sometimes.
second one is a new tool introduced in the last week that is showing the location of accounts. They're showing the location of where.
That's where I was going, the location thing. Um, I like that it shows country. I don't think it should show anything other than that. Just country and not state or region or anything like that. And I know you can change that in your settings, but it should be automatic, just state. Just say you're in fucking California or Kentucky or whatever. Don't say, they're in county whatever or town whatever in those states. Or no, I'm sorry, not they don't say town. It should just say country, not state. I kind of I got myself backwards for a second there.
where people created their accounts, and the results have been diabolical. Okay, I'll explain why in more detail, but it seems like a vast network of botting and fraudulent accounts are being attributed to largely two countries, India and Bangladesh. Now, let me explain.
Surprise, surprise. The two countries that seem to do the most, shall we say, fraudulent things for U.S. citizens or scammy things are doing the scammy thing. Wow, surprise.
I don't think someone who's just posting from those areas is doing something wrong, but you are doing something wrong when your account is supposed to be dedicated to a particular country or topic and you're lying about where you're from. That's what we're talking about today. Not to mention the endless thirst trapping and engagement bait posting using AI generated girls or photos that don't belong to them, that are produced from dudes living in another region across the.
Okay, you know what? As far as the AI thirst trapping shit goes on, you know what? I don't give a shit. I really don't. Excuse me. If you're how do I say this? Because I want to be nice about this, but then again, I kind of don't. If you're a dude, all right, and you are fucking dumb enough to believe that any one of these fake or even real women showing off their booty hole on the internet, jiggling their fake tatas so you can get a woo-woo, give a rat's ass about you, and will do anything for you, you are a dumbass. Okay? I know it's scary, but go outside, talk to a girl. Sure. The majority of them will tell you to piss off. I'm not going to lie to you. The majority may tell you to piss off, but hey, there might be one that lets you touch your boobies, okay?
The world. Like, this whole thing is absolutely crazy. So all these examples can go from harmless and just kind of goofy to like completely and utterly embarrassing. Okay, here's one example that's a little more lighthearted. This person says, I'm Portuguese and think Messi is the GOAT. Yes, we exist. and you can see a note. So we're combining the two new features to really tackle a lot of these accounts. User is not Portuguese. Now let me show you how this feature works. It's very simple. You just go to their account, scroll over to when they joined, click on it, and you can see when they joined, and the account, for example here, is based in India. So
Okay.
this person is lying. Here's another example that's more serious and really embarrassing. This person, who is LARPing as someone living in Gaza, said, "All I can hear now is F-35 and intense bombs south." This account is based in Poland. Again, I will show you how this works. There you go. So this person is LARPing as a person being firebombed in the Gaza Strip. Let that sink in, that this person is farming engagement.
Wow, it's almost like you can't actually trust everything you see on the internet. You know, there used to be a time back in the day when I was a youngin' and the interweb was first being really popularized, still when we had AOL discs sent to your house for free so you could get an hour of internet for free a month or some shit like that, right? Excuse me. Where we fully well knew that a vast amount of things on the internet were probably not true. And now we've gotten to a point as a society where we damn near just believe everything we see on the internet. It's amazing.
Through those sorts of means. But also we have some of the misleading posts that contain women. Here's an example. This person said, "Mom Donnie becomes mayor, now see New York City." You should have known right from the caption of this tweet, something's up. This thing is just riddled with grammatical errors. But the note says,
yeah, okay.
"This user is an Indian male pretending to be a Jewish girl."
I mean, it's not a surprise, I guess.
Nasty work, ladies and gentlemen. Catfishing is being obliterated across the internet. But here's some American-centric accounts, because I've learned through this, a lot of people want to LARP as Americans. And I guess it's fruitful because some of these accounts have tens, if not hundreds of thousands of followers. So here's...
Damn it, then, I wish I could LARP as an American then. Oh, wait. I am an American. Damn it. Then I'm gonna LARP as an American, pretend to be an American. Will that do it for me?
War Hamster, who is America first, common sense, critical thinking, son of liberty. Call me old-fashioned, but I don't think folks from foreign countries should be allowed to vote in our elections. The note says, "This user is not in the USA, but in the United Arab Emirates, where there are no elections." Ouch, buddy. In the comments, in the United Arab Emirates. Lucky for you, the UAE doesn't even have elections. People showing the example on his account. Guys based in the UAE. What elections are there? Call me old-fashioned, but only American opinions should matter when it comes to American politics.
This is true. That's how I look at it. Only American opinions should matter when it comes to U.S. politics. But you know what, also? That goes the other way around, too. Excuse me. I don't think that my opinion really has any weight when it comes to politics in fucking Africa. Okay? I can call it out and say I think that something's bullshit. That's an opinion, yes. But do I believe that my opinion should have any saying or weight on what the UK does? No. I think the UK's fucked as it is.
Get the F out of our country's politics and focus on your own. Here's another one. America First, with 67,000 followers, who's also using...
Gee, I wonder where they're from.
...the likeness of recently widowed woman Erica Kirk. As of today, how would you rate your level of support for Erica Kirk? With various options. Using her photo here, using a grieving widow for
Using an AI photo of her.
clout. The above account is based in Bangladesh and is trying to mislead people into thinking he is from the USA and a Trump supporter. Disgraceful. You know, like, this is disgraceful. Like, using her for clout and pretending and LARPing as an America First account while not even living in the country. Like, that's just sad. Here's another one saying, "Hi, I'm a 28-year-old single woman from New York with an American flag."
Yeah, an American flag and a uniform that does not belong to anything. I don't see that. That is the most generic. Yeah, no, that doesn't belong anywhere. That's fucking AI as fuck.
I'm a 28-year-old single woman from New York with an American flag. And here's her military uniform. Wow. This user originates from Vietnam but claims to be American. Is this like some really
Well, I don't know about that one, okay, because there are a lot of very young Americans moving to Vietnam right now because it's so much cheaper to live and you can live a very nice, comfortable lifestyle for a portion of what you can here in even our lowest in the economy areas. So 50-50 on that one.
complicated psyop? Are we getting like Vietnam War 2.0? Are they planting some seeds? What's going on here? But yeah, fellas primarily, listen up. If you see a photo of a woman looking like this, 99% chance it's not real. Okay?
AI is shit.
Or it's a stolen photo at the very least. Okay? Do not fall for any of this. Do not be like a Facebook Zoomer who's getting tricked by stuff like this. You should always be skeptical of any account trying to post stuff like this. Here's another one saying, "Good morning from Florida." And the note says, "This user is from South Asia and is masquerading as an American citizen." Why would you even do this? Like, their account's not even, like, big. They're just, like, LARPing as a Florida man. Which, you know, Florida men are very entertaining, but, like, I don't know if I would go to these lengths to do it. But anyways, now we got the General, a constant.
Oh, jeez. Constitutionalist, patriot, ethnically American, colonial stock since 1620. Sure.
Constitutionalist, patriot with an American flag, ethnically American.
Oh, maybe they were born here. You never know, right?
Oh boy. Do I even have to show it?
Yeah.
Civic nationalism is a failure with this video. I don't care what it's saying. The note says, "This account is based in Turkey and is claiming to be in the United States based on their bio info. They are purposely trying to create a divide between Americans whilst trying to make money via X. If community notes is added, they won't get paid." Not only is this dispelling misinformation, this is some quality hater material right here. This person says, not only are you a liar, whoever wrote this note, they're saying you're not only a liar, I'm going to inform people as how to make sure you don't make any more money through this grift. That is fantastic. And also, yeah, the word grift. This is a grift. Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, this is a grift. Someone who's pretending to make an entire online persona simply to make money. That is a grift. Not someone who simply shares an opinion you disagree with. But Twitter will never understand that. Here's the next one. The Native American Culture account.
Oh, India. I'm going to guess India. I haven't watched this, obviously. I'm going to guess India. I don't know why. I'm going to guess India.
And they share all this stuff. This account is based in
Bangladesh.
Bangladesh.
Damn.
That's quite a word salad.
Same fucking thing,
Just
I
to
guess.
say, you posted this from Bangladesh. Ah, yes, the native lands of Bangladesh. Man, Twitter.
What kind of Indian?
There's been a wild, wild place the last couple of days, that's for sure. This one says, I'm single, and you? This user is actually from Pakistan, and the photo used is not his own. Oh.
Oh, big surprise there. I've been trying to tell people forever, fucking chicks on the internet are not fucking real. Well, they're real, but, excuse me, most of them are fake as fuck.
Ooh, another catfish, ladies and gentlemen. Completely exposed. Here's another one. In quotes, I'm proud to be white. Who's buying this? And here's the crazy part. It's just like...
Who, aside from these fucking grifty troll cock wranglers, go out on the internet and say they're proud to be white? I've never in my entire life heard somebody go, I'm proud to be white. Now, I've heard, proud black man, proud black woman, blah, 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 crap, and all that BS, which you shouldn't say either. But this is obviously fucking fake.
Like, remember like those old like Facebook ads where it's like crazy, ridiculous clickbait? Like, it's not believable to anyone who's sentient, but some...
Oh God, yeah, the Facebook ones. I still see them every once in a while because I got family on Facebook, and I like scrolling Facebook just for the shits and giggles, I guess you could say, right? But do you remember seeing the mail order bride things on Facebook, where it was like these overly hot like model chicks, being the Russian bride thing, going, order me and I will come to your house and clean and give you blowjobs. Ha ha ha. Those things, those are fucking funny as hell.
Somehow, they keep posting. And that means they're working. They're working on someone. These accounts, like I said, have tens, if not hundreds of thousands of followers. Their bios are typically filled with promotions for what I would assume are mostly scams, but they're doing this because it works. How does this fool anyone? I'm proud to be white, she says, or he says.
He says, yeah.
Account based in India. And now here's some naysayers. but Rav, there's white people in India. This AI generated woman is not the account that we're talking about here. Like, stop being obtuse to try to make out people to be offensive for pointing this stuff out. Here's another one saying Shabbat Shalom, with, of course, the flag of Israel. And they're draped in the flag as well. This account is based in India. We got a serious botting and engagement farm crisis on our hands.
I mean, but what did people expect, right? When X was like, hey, we're going to start paying you for engagement, what in the world did anybody expect was going to happen? I mean, did we really, as a whole, right, expect that people weren't going to do this shit? I mean, like, it's kind of simple how that works, right? Say, I don't know, I know a lot of people won't remember this, but early days of YouTube, it didn't matter, especially when YouTube started paying people, it didn't matter if you were doing a tutorial on how to tie your shoes, okay? Your thumbnail had a big-titted blonde in a bikini, and you were zoomed in on her tits as far as you could get. It's the same concept as clicky-baity, grifty shit. It's the same fucking thing. How did people go, well, that's not going to happen here?
On Twitter, now known as X. Countries with the most handsome men 2025.
India?
Well, at least we got second place, guys.
Sure.
At least we got second place, Patriots. But
I believe that.
India got the number one spot. Do I even have to look? Let's find out.
Please do.
Southeast Asia? Yeah, that's the new
So,
trick.
India.
I think people are switching their VPN location to South Asia. And basically,
Yeah, but doesn't if you use a VPN, I haven't looked, I've only heard this, but apparently if you use a VPN with this location thing, it just tells you that they're on a VPN.
basically, it's it's not a very clever cover up for what's going on here. But another thing that's very funny is a very popular feminist account that claimed to be a Japanese feminist has been busted in 4K.
Wait. A Japanese man, feminist. Even without seeing the whole down here where it says Korea App Store thing, all that, even without that, this would be a definitely, I'm pressing X to doubt kind of thing. Because the Japanese are the farthest you will ever get. Ever. Well, aside from maybe some countries covered in sand, which we won't really talk about too much. But generally, I'm pretty fucking far away from being feminist, just in general.
With their location being in Korea. So basically, this person is LARPing as a Japanese woman who's made an entire account on bashing Japanese men exclusively.
Oh, Japanese woman. Oh, okay. Just witness a Japanese woman. Oh, sorry. Okay. Well, even Japanese women aren't gonna really be all that feminist. They're badass ladies, but otherwise not really.
And people have gobbled this up. All of the racists on social media, especially in the West too, who are always looking for reasons to crap on Japan, they follow this account and they support it. And it turns out it was a Korean person LARPing as a
because they're dumbasses.
Japanese feminist. And it's unreal. And what do people like this do when they get busted? Womp womp.
Oh, look, they ran away. You know what happens? They're gonna run away and just start a new one to see if they can get away with it somewhere else.
They deactivate. They can't take the heat. And here's the thing, I know that a lot of accounts like this, they're going to come back. They're going to come back. They're going to wait maybe a couple weeks, wait out the storm, and they're going to try to come back. Do not forget who these people are.
They'll come back as somebody else, yeah.
Because the attention and the engagement farming they get from Twitter is too spicy. It's too good for them. And they've become addicted to it to the point of making LARPing accounts for attention and engagement. So eventually they're going to come back.
I mean, I shitpost, but at least I'm being me.
And don't let them forget who they are. Here's another one saying he's just mad that they don't meet the standard of existing to be sexualized. And it's referring to this tweet where the Bleach author doesn't like the female cast of Jujutsu Kaisen. And he says, I hate to say this in front of the man himself, but none of the female characters in Jujutsu Kaisen are my type. Who is this Giga Chad? I mean, look, man, he's making his preferences known when it comes to fictional characters.
Right, we like booba.
Unfathomably based, cultured, if you will. But this person has a big issue, saying his standards aren't being met because they're fictional and therefore impossible to reach.
And they're from?
Any guesses? Any guesses where this
India.
account is? That's like
India.
using a bunch of photos of Asian women? Africa.
Damn it!
But Rev, it could be
damn.
possible. Shut up. It's definitely not possible. Now, here's a bad example. I'll give you one, like, actual bad example. This person's calling out an account called the Holy Bible Sharing Scripture. Okay? And they say, oh, hell nah. And the account is based in India. But they're not LARPing as something else. They're not LARPing as an America First person.
They're just saying the Bible. So, okay, as far as I can tell, There are probably Christians in India, right? Probably,
Or
maybe.
some random white girl claiming she's from somewhere else. Like, they've literally said they're from India back in 2023. So, this is an example of a bad use where you're just being kind
Yeah, people are just being like, "Oh well, a Christian must be just an American thing. It's not like it started anywhere else other than America. And if you're not from America, then yeah, no, fuck that."
of a jerk and just saying, oh, if you're from there, you're bad, without any sort of correlation between what the account's supposed to be doing versus its location, right? This is a bad example. But, anyways,
Yeah.
I think you guys get the point. This feature is just chef's kiss. It's an amazing banger of a feature. Good on Elon. And it also really works well with the note system. So it's like the two best systems on Twitter are combining for meme worthy results. And you gotta love it.
I don't. I'm waiting. Right. I'm waiting for when the people get called out, they start responding with the whole "nuh-uh." I am not from Bangladesh. I'm from name state, but I'm currently living in Bangladesh because that's going to be the new how they're going to try and get around it. I almost guarantee it. They're going to be like, "Oh no, no, no! I made my account um in Bangladesh, but you know, I used to live in New York as an American citizen, or I was born in Colorado but moved here as a kid," or some stupid shit like that. That's what the new grift for that, or the new lie for that, is going to be. Well, I wasn't born here. I moved here as a kid. That's the new thing.